this video, I'm going to show you how to swap your fuel sending unit in a 2003 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. This is what your fuel sending unit looks like. It goes inside the gas tank and ultimately picks up the fuel to send it to the motor. My truck specifically is a 6.6 liter diesel engine, and it has a 34-gallon diesel tank in the back, which this sending unit slides right into. I believe that is the stock gas tank for this truck. So I ordered a stock fuel sender as well, which came with the little sending lever, which tells you how much fuel is actually in your tank. And it comes with the rubber gasket that goes along the top to make sure it's nice and sealed tight into place. I forgot to mention, this will probably be similar for any truck relatively close to 2003 with a 34-gallon tank. But if you want to double check, I'll link the product right below in the description. You can just click on that and make sure that you have the right fuel sending unit for your truck. So once you have your gas tank pulled out, it's much easier to access the fuel sending unit. Sometimes you can lower your tank a little bit and change it out while it's in the car, but ultimately it's easier to do it this way. It should be easy to disconnect these two lines. Mine, for some reason, was not coming off very easily because it's dented right here at the sending unit. So I just left that alone as is, and that's not a problem because this piece will twist off and then you can just pull it right off of the line. So if it had multiple lines, it might be an issue, but for now, it doesn't really matter. Now you're at the point where you can actually pull out the sending unit. So there's a little circle plate here that's holding the unit in place, and that's just kind of locked into place just like the top of a jar would be. So there's a little plastic piece in the back here, and actually it needs to kind of be pried back a little bit. You can see it comes right out of the lock there. Might be a little tough to see on camera, but that needs to be pried back just a hair, and then ultimately the whole thing can slide this way. So let me see if I can get it to punch to the side. You can see how it's twisting out of the locks. These pieces sticking up are the locks there. And I'm not hitting down, I'm hitting to the side. So it slides off like that. And then you'll see this little metal cover just pops up like so. You can kind of let that dangle or whatever. But that's ultimately what's holding the fuel sending unit in place. So make sure all this rust doesn't fall into your tank because you don't want that. So I think right now I'm going to get a vacuum and just suck that up really quick just so it doesn't fall in. When you're pulling it out, there will be diesel right inside this kind of canister right there. That's supposed to be like that. There is supposed to be diesel in there or gas in there if you have a gasoline truck. However, just be aware of that when you come to pull it out. Also, this piece right here is actually that foam lever that goes up and down. Some people call it a float, but ultimately it's a sensor that tells you how much gas is in your gas tank. So you'll actually need to pop this out, which should pop right out of place if I can get a screwdriver in there. Yeah, so you just take a screwdriver, pop it out of that little channel that's in there, and then you should be able to just slide it right out. And this is the piece that's preventing you from pulling it out of the tank, this piece right here. So you can put that back here, and you're good to pull it out. Just remember, there's gas in there. Oh, you see that? Okay, with the new fuel sending unit here, make sure that you slide the rubber piece on first. That's fairly important because it helps seal it at the top. And I would avoid using the old rubber piece. It will be better to have the new one here installed. So I cleaned up the best I could right there. And of course, don't forget about your float. So I'm actually gonna stick that in first. And then my tank just rested right here. This point on the actual float needs to go into that hole there. So I'm just gonna stick that right in the hole first. And then it needs to snap right into place, right into that lock there. There should be two little holders that kind of hold it in place. Then from there, you can slide it right down and in. Now there is a little pin right here, so to speak, that goes in the square, which is located on part of the gas tank. and that's kind of how you know which way the pickup actually goes. There we go. Just like that. And then finally, there is your top plate. You should be able to slide that right over here. And then from there, you just want to turn the plate back the other way with a screwdriver and a hammer, and then just lock it in place going to the right. Pretty simple. It's very easy to do. I really only used a screwdriver for this, and then a socket and ratchet to take out the actual tank. So if you have time to drop the tank, it is 10 times easier to do this, especially when it comes to locking in that float. Once again, you can drop this a little bit in the truck and stick your head in there if you can and somehow figure it out. But it is easier to simply drop the tank and do it this way. From there, make sure that you have the correct lines on the correct place. They're different sizes, so that should be okay. And make sure you reconnect those with just the push-on connection. If you want to see how to replace the fuel lines in your diesel truck, then be sure to check out this video. I'll link in the upper right corner. That video is designed to show where each one of the lines go in the actual truck and how they connect together. And there's new kits for that as well if you're finding that your fuel lines are rusted out. So be sure to check out that video. Hopefully this helped. There's tons of videos on this truck throughout the channel, so be sure to check out more videos if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Right into this. Whoops. Shit. Yeah, don't do that.